Is that McKillen down the inside of Scott Harrison? Oh, the two teammates, team boss.
What Shane should be doing now is turning hard left and just save himself a lap before the drive-through penalty comes in.
Oh, two Triple X teammates. That was the boss getting into the apprentice. He thought he had to run down the inside at 7. The VNC 997 turns around the Mad Butcher 997. Thanks, boss.
Now, it's hard to believe, is what I'm about to say. This track is actually starting to dry up. And what I mean is there's nowhere near as much standing water as there was before. You'll see the cars are pumping it, and there's a lot less spray. So these guys will start picking the lap times up next lap or so. They'll understand where the grip is. They'll understand where the treacherous parts of the track still are. But it's hard to say, Jamie. It is drying.
Yeah, there's not certainly a drying line. There's a racing line. I mean, the front straight, you can run anywhere on the front straight pretty much here at Teretonga Park. But yeah, you're right, Mark. It has lightened up a little bit. Lap 10 of 16, Craig Baird with a 6.2 second advantage over Daniel Gaunt. Johnny Reid now up into the third position off the monitors. He's got around Mitch Cunningham in that battle for third, as Craig Baird looking for his second race win of the weekend.
It's interesting you say that as well, because the minute he was released from the Cunningham car, straight away at 66.7, fastest lap of the race.
Well, in saying that, Cunningham's got back around, so obviously they've gone side by side over the start-finish line. Oh, Daniel Gaunt, so sorry, I thought that was Cunningham. The cars are so similar. So Johnny Reid's right there with Gaunt, so certainly Johnny Reid has got around Mitch Cunningham.
Yeah, I think you'll find Johnny just took 2 or 3 laps to establish himself, find exactly where he look down the inside.
Reid to the inside of Gaunt. He's got big time pace.
Like we said in race 1, here comes Johnny.
I said the Ray Glass Boats car was going to win. I mean, he's got something a little bit different up front to chase by the name of one Mr. Beard.
Yeah, Craig Beard 6.2 seconds down the track. It's going to be a very tall order unless Craig does something wrong. But say Johnny has been released now. We saw it happen in race 1 when he had that enormous car speed for the last 8 laps, and he come from nowhere to be battling for the lead. So anything is possible.
Obviously, Johnny's setup has come right into his hands here now at past the halfway mark of the final race. So Johnny Reid through to second. Now, we said that we thought he had a clutch problem. He had a clutch drama in race 1. He still managed to finish the race, obviously. It didn't do a clutch. It actually broke a drive shaft on the line at the start of race number 2. Just snapped it clean in half.
It's unfortunate. It's one of those things. These cars, tremendous Porsche cars, have so much torque that every now and then, if you drop the clutch a little bit too fast, a little too many engine revs, it's going to find the weakest link. And in this instance, it looks like it was the drive shaft.
So Johnny Reid to second, Daniel Gaunt to third, Mitch Cunningham back there in the 4th position. Cunningham should still have done enough to take out second for the round behind Craig Baird. Mitch had a 10-point advantage over Daniel Gaunt. Still Paul Kelly in 5th, ahead of Shane McKillen. Simon McLennan up to 7th, ahead of Simon Evans in 8th. Scott Harrison's dropped to the tail of the field. So Johnny Reid, let's have a look at the last laps. Craig Baird at a 67 flat. Johnny Reid at a 67.1, so similar lap pace. He's certainly not eating into that lead. Baird has extended out to 6.8 seconds. Mitch Cunningham trying to chase down Daniel Gaunt. Probably more than for honour than anything.
Looks like they've all found their groove now, doesn't it? They're all, you know, moving nice and slowly, going to know where the braking zones are, know where all the standing puddles are.
That might be a drive-through there, I think, for Shane McKillen. Mark, what do you reckon?
Yeah, that's a pretty safe call, Jamie. We pretty cool there. We never listened to racing radios because it was a pretty ambitious move that he tried down the inside. It was never going to work out, and as we see, he's coming in to pay the penalty for that.
There's Simon Evans chasing down Simon McLennan for the honours in 996. Simon Evans, 19 years of age. Very, very good kart sport racer, and he's still doing a lot of racing around the country. Recently contested the Rotax Max Challenge, done some shifter kart racing, as has Simon McLennan. Daniel Gaunt continues on in the VNC car, chased by Mitch Cunningham. Craig Baird leads from Johnny Reid. Just 3 laps left to go here at Teretonga, the finale for the Michelin Porsche GT3 Cup Challenge.
Johnny Reid just took 0.8 of a second out of Craig Baird's lead on that 1 lap. 4 laps to go, 3 laps to go. Yeah, he's going to have to do a lot more or something happened to Craig for that to happen. But look, we've seen strange things happen, haven't we?
Well, Craig was leading the first race at Pukekohe, and he had a massive lead, and it cut a tyre down. So, you know, anything is possible. There's McKillen. About to go down a lap to Johnny Reid, who is charging out there on the racetrack, is definitely the fastest driver on track right now. And saying that, Cunningham's last lap was only 2/10 slower than Johnny Reid.
Now let's hope Shane McKillen's not the spoiler in here and he just gets out of the way and won't hold Johnny up.
Down through 7, Johnny should pick him up on the inside here on the main straight. Maybe to the outside if Shane lets him go by. So Craig Baird, the advantage down to the line. Baird's last lap is 67.5, Reid 5.9 seconds. He's pulled back another couple of tenths. I think he's just going to flat run out of laps. Cunningham right with Daniel Gaunt. This is the battle for third. Championship leader. Chased by third overall in the championship going into the round. That shouldn't change. I don't think Craig's made that much ground up on Cunningham, but it certainly will be a lot closer heading to Timaru. Two white cars there, the MPD VNC Cocktails car at Daniel Gaunt, running for Triple X Motorsport. Windward Properties Cunningham Construction 997, number 32 of Mitch Cunningham. And that's his racing number. He's carried over from Kart Sport. We might have a big look up the inside. He's definitely having a look up the inside into 7. See if Daniel Gaunt can maybe cross him over.
It's a very serious lunge and he's done a really good job because there's nothing working in your favour when you go for a run down the inside.
Yeah, Daniel's run it in deep and he should be able. He's pulled up right alongside Gaunt ahead at the line, but he's got the inside line down to the loop.
No,
Cunningham just doesn't matter to Cunningham.
It's just going to come straight across the bow. Shane McKillen is right there in the mix. Now, this is not going to be pretty because these guys probably don't have as much respect for each other as they should do in these conditions.
Cunningham still alongside. Has he got far enough alongside to get the run into 2? No,
he concedes it. Smart move.
He did concede there for a moment there. It looked like it was going to be war again for the second race in a row.
Wanted you to take half a lap from to concede it, didn't it?
Good racing, though, in these conditions. Shane McKillen is just up ahead, about to go down a lap. So Craig Baird on his second to last lap, about to take the last lap board as third and fourth take the run off the hairpin. Gaunt slips to the inside of McKillen as Cunningham follows him through. He was right in behind him as Craig Baird's already on the main straight. There's Johnny Reid. Now is that Cunningham off?
Straight off.
Cunningham off at 7. About to take the last lap board. He has buried the Windward Properties 997. Oh, he's just locked up the brakes to the outside of Daniel Gaunt. I don't know if there was contact going in, but he was to the outside of Daniel Gaunt under brakes into 7. Well, it's game on again for Craig Baird. He expects some more points into the championship lead. It started at 180 points at the start of the weekend. He got 31 points back from the second race with the penalty for Daniel Gaunt. And the difference between first and third, he will gain another 15 points. So a 46-point swing for Craig Baird. Looking to the final corner, there'll be yellows out there, obviously, with Mitch Cunningham buried in the gravel. Craig Baird takes his third win for the Michelin Porsche GT3 Cup Challenge. So Beardo back on track with 2 wins and a second for the weekend, with the win in race number 3 ahead of Johnny Reid, Daniel Gaunt, Paul Kelly, Simon McLean in 5th, first and 996 ahead of Scott Harrison, Simon Evans, Shane McKillen and Mitch Cunningham.
Beardo, mate, congratulations, but work me through that start because I can't remember when someone's gone from 6th to 2nd in the space around 200 metres.
Mate, I drove it away like an old nana. And all the young blokes held it on the limiter and dropped it and all sat there wheel spinning, so I was kind of lucky. It was, I didn't do anything special, mate. I just thought I'll just drive it away, got a little bit of grip, and of course everyone wants to go to the safety zone, go to the inside, so I just sort of hung it down the outside, and it was my teammate Paul Kelly in the blue car there, so I thought, oh, he'll be pretty safe, I'll keep going around the outside, so no drama.
Hey, look, you had full control of the race. Were you challenging ahead, or did you back out of it?
I backed out of it. It was the car was strong right from the get-go. So look, there's a few combinations of wet weather tyres too out there at the moment, so it's probably not completely a level playing field. But you know, we certainly struck the combination right. And obviously, I've run these sort of tyres and cars up in Asia all year, and we've done a few wet races, so a bit dialed in.